Yeah, I'm very curious to see how Seller is going to skill this time, because this Timbersaw is, very hard to lane against, very annoying. Oh, never mind here. First blood onto Quinn. Oh, that's what you want. That is the differential that could maybe offset what GG did in the last one.
Okay, he's gonna get stunned up right now, so he would love to have some Boots of Travels or Defense Matrix to get away, but yeah, he's no thinker. In the end, we find it out the hard way with Jirachi finishing him off, and well, Cloud will have to move himself away behind the Vengeful Spirit, and it will spawn on the bottom lane, making sure that it does go to Quinn. However, Tofu might have to pay because that's surrounded by trees, something that the Hoodwink likes to be, but of course, the Shackle Shot, that's not great. Quinn will actually be TPing, misses on the Ether Remnant, quite uncharacteristic for him. Matic, only level 1, but still enough to dissuade him for going for the chase.
Well, that's the least they have to suffer, this Timbersaw players. Just, oh, wait a second here. There's a pretty good shackle into Diracho.
Yeah, Venge is gone. Wings clipped once again. Beautiful Arcana, but a beautiful death, and that's gonna be a third kill for Chira Jr. He's the one getting everything on his team, and really you should be scared. Also, Hoodwink is gonna be found. That is a very squishy hero. A couple of hits from the CK will take him down. Munkushi actually runs away. That's a level 1 Malik with 6-1 charges. He doesn't use them. Tofu accepts death.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, was the level 2 Maledict. Okay, then he was dead either way.
Yeah, he was dead. But no, they still get the kill first. Munkushi is getting some decent farm, but I'm scared for Ace. He is gigantic right now. And Dawnbreaker, it's kind of a hero we don't get to see that much celery. Oh, there you go.
There's the Dawnbreaker. Solar Guardian gonna be used, and Bushwhack catches the Monkey King from afar, pulling him closer to the enemies. A couple of more hits will take his life. Tries to get to the high ground. No misses will be coming out. The Shira also caught. This would be a huge kill, but Ether Remnant again. Quinn not really looking too sharp with those at the moment. As he just pops his ulti and turns around. Who's in trouble? Well, I'm not in trouble. He's going forward. Ace, however, is tanky enough that he is going to be able to rise even strong in the backlines. Make sure that Respect can finish off Tofu. But look at the other side. They're coming with so many heroes. Astro Step is in the end the one that gets it. Ether Remnant wanted to catch the Monkey King. They knew the Respect was already dead. Now, Cloud needs to be careful not to get this Monkey King down from the trees. Durachi in a pretty uncomfortable position. In a lot of trouble as well. Will go down. Cloud gets himself away from the Starbreaker, but he will die. The Stimulate plus the right click says now the Boundless Strike. Trying to finish off Ace. Still super tanky, and Parshaw doesn't connect. Shira doesn't have any mana. This is so dangerous for him, especially because they have the enchant. They're making slow down, coming in with the Celestial Hammer and the right click to finish off the dominating streak of Chira Jr.
For Gaming Gladiators there. Oh,
killing the Chira Jr. Big deal. Sweden Strong dies once again. Casket really not nearly enough to stop the advance of Gaming Gladiators, and they're starting to ramp up the tempo here, Bowie. I'm not sure one win. What's their play? Who's the one that's gonna be able to slow this down?
He's just
nothing more than that.
Tanky. Oh my god, Kira.
Going in on his own. The Ether Remnant will connect. Quinn has one more Astral Step going for Chira. He put himself in a position where he will most likely die. No, Solar Guardian is there. We talked about it. You cannot deal with Ace. Has the Celestial Hammer and the Starbreaker as well. The first one will connect. Think about using the Celestial Hammer defensively. Actually goes for an offensive one. It slows down the enemies in the rough. Cloud goes in. They have so much magic damage pulling him in as well. Tries to get away the swap. Make sure that the Timber Chain does absolutely nothing, and that was without the Sharpshooter, which was used in the back lines just to zone out anyone from one win who wanted to engage.
Oh.
Oh yeah, you don't know the letters. Yeah, okay. So that's see, he tipped Dirachi and said legend. Yeah,
I don't know Russian. What?
No. Yeah, you don't know Cyrillic letters. You don't know Cyrillic letters. Oh, nice dodge. Actually, I thought he dodged the Sharpshooter there, but not really. Sweden Strong got hit by it. Yeah, I was surprised that you didn't know, because it literally says legend.
Kinda non-existent. Like, they are behind levels. As you said, the Solar Guardian is really problematic. You have to force Solar, but you're so weak now that they're not gonna instantly pop it. In fact, they're gonna go for you. They get this Witch Doctor, and I guess it's for the better, because Kira will be able to disengage.
Guess you you're gonna have the Orchid on the CK. For me, that's the timing that's gonna make or break this 1-win lineup. With the situation being currently as it is, which is pretty bad for 1-win, that Orchid can change things once Munkushi becomes active. Other than that, I don't see anything making a big difference in the game. Really, even if they just spread the map right now for Gaming Gladiators, they're gonna be getting so much done. As the Enchantress catches the Wind Ranger, well, 3 heroes here catch Respect. That's gonna be an easy kill. Wind Ranger is barely surviving just to support the Hurricane. Is it ready? Now the Jira will escape barely.
I mean, but this is good though. Like, they don't take the bait. They're trying to wrap around. They try to find the targets, but that smoke bait makes the fight so hard.
Oh, nice ball strike. Nah, the swap saves the Solar Guardian as well. Is going to make sure that they don't lose anything more. Death Ward being used, instantly cancelled out there in the backline. Squid not going to be allowing Respect to go for it for a long period of time. With the dissimilate, he gets the kill. It turns the fight to 1-for-1. Wukong's man being used. They're trying to go for Ace. Keep him inside of the Wukong's man. Will be able to take him down. The 3 heroes gone as well. As Shira is keeping the rest of the medbay. Jirachi, he might have died, but still has his illusion to play with. So he's of great help for his team. However, only 1 hero is alive at the moment. Jirachi will be coming back in 27 seconds. This illusion should die beforehand. Orchid was used. Quinn gets himself away. Doesn't want to be a part of this fight any longer. So big victory for 1-win. And really nice encircling, wrapping around there and finding the backline.
They were so patient. I just love the way they played around it. They're like, they see that Vengeful Spirit. They're like, nope, we have nothing to do here. Thankfully,
it is still possible. Only 1 Outer Tower remaining for 1-win, so smoking out from it is probably the best way to cover the majority of the map, and they're actually smoking from the top lane. This is gonna take so long. I'd be very surprised if they find an opening.
Oh, wait, so lucky. Oh my, wait, that's a long TP. They found him.
He went to the outpost. Okay, no Solar Guardian.
His ulti as well.
No life.
Oh,
yep.
boy.
Really dead.
This could be Roche. If you take this tier 1, maybe you can Roche. Alright, so another smoke from 1-win. This is gonna be the second to last smoke that they have available.
Manta
Find it, Nacho.
They're gonna demolish him. Actually, the Solar Guardian minus or the mischance is there. Swap out in the end. He does die. They already brought down the Hoodwink, and look at what they're gonna do to the Illusion. No chance to rejoin the fight, even with the buyback. Case is taking so much damage. The Death Ward in a good position. They're not canceling it out just yet. Munkushi still alive. He's not the one with the Aegis. They're gonna be going towards the Enchantress while Quinn is running away, leaving his team. But the Gleipnir uses the Manta instantly to escape. He's the lone survivor once again, Bowie, but this looked like so much easier for 1-win, who are still on the chase. Boundless Strike connects, but it's time to stop it. Or Cloud? No way.
Once this Aegis is down, I kind of fear for Gaming Gladiators. I think 1-win, they can just go for another smoke. They can try to get a bit more out in the map. And I'm not sure GG can take this fight anymore.
They have 1 smoke in the shop, 1 smoke on the Monkey King. That's going to be dead Tofu. Focus Fire right now does way too much damage here. Also has the BKB, so he's a very hard target himself. Gaming Gladiators, they've lost their timing, but really when you look at it, you do have Avenge, you do have a Void Spirit, you know. The amount of right-click damage that they're going to be doing in the later portions of the game is insane, but is it good enough? So, Jirachi looking towards Cloud, who's level 20. That's not an easy hero to bring down, but they're gonna try either way. Have broken him there as well, and he'll be taken out. 1-win, they just cut their losses, let him die.
I'm surprised. Like, he actually did last for a while now, but they were not interested in taking that fight. Really good use of the tomato, just getting vision. Obviously, those creeps, they don't have that much vision, but Hero Jr. gotta be careful cutting these lanes. Swap is not available.
TP out.
Yeah, no swap.
Holy, what? He died. AD Rune, Bowie, you told me that they're gonna be struggling in terms of right-click damage. That looked like they weren't struggling at all. Yeah, very hard. You do have a lot of right-click, and you can take this tower, but staying there and getting more would be fairly dangerous. They're thinking about it. Just some damage onto the range racks, and they get themselves away, while Monkey King on the top lane is being hunted. And he might actually die to Ace. And we don't want to look at it.
Nice Boundless.
Yeah. Have that shard, so we'll be able to use it into the trees, and that's where you know you're out.
Mid lane though.
Leipnir connecting, but you know, one of your heroes cannot connect on one win, whilst the Solar Guardian can definitely. I think Sweden Strong wants to cancel it out, but he won't be able to do it. Here comes the Solar Guardian. It is gonna be defending them. He has a buyback, but that is such a huge kill. Twice in a row, he makes a mistake.
I mean, great target prioritization from GG. They remember that the BKB is on cooldown. They find the Wind Ranger there. 10 seconds, no BKB. Even though they had the technically, they had numbers advantage with that TP from the Monkey King. Now, Duracho.
Cloud, think about going here, he actually loses his life. Instant silences on 2 of the cores of Gaming Gladiators, so cannot remove it. Gleipnir aggressively used. They want the Witch Doctor, the silence from Quinn. He's being super annoying with the rest of the pulls, but there's the Voodoo Switcheroo. Duracho will go down, or his illusion will go down, as Ace being ran down as well. Reality Rift into the Boundless Strike of Sweden Strong. More than enough damage to bring him down as well. Only the Range Rax falls, and you don't use any buybacks, so very, very good hold from 1 win. Coming from the Solar Guardian is no longer relevant, and Sweden Strong finds himself an Enchantress who has the Boots of the Bearing, so doesn't care much about this. Wukong's Command taken out from the tree. Swap out of his Wukong's Command, and they tank the Sharpshooter as well, so that's going to allow Sweden to run himself away. Now looking towards this poor Vengeful Spirit, will take her down with ease, looking towards her illusion as well. Swap with the shield, allowing him to live a little bit longer. Gleipnir to slow them down, but not enough to stop them from killing Duracho's illusion, who this scary event just hasn't been doing much in the fights.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, that swap to cancel support Monkey King's Wukong's did bite him in the ass pretty hard. Like, because if he actually had the swap there for himself, that is a totally different fight. Maybe you can buy back the Dawnbreaker there and take a fight. Now 1 win. The eggs on Dawnbreaker just doesn't make that much of a difference. Okay, they're gonna go her for Mukushi.
Well, he does have an Aegis, so even if you kill him, he's still gonna be around. Boundless Strike, Solar Guardian forward. They're gonna use that spell to bring him down. Cloud trying to get himself away from that huge radius will be able to do so. Gleipnir as well with the Shackle Shot. Only connects onto 1 hero. Nice force that to not make it 2. Wukong's Man, Gale Force bringing them in as well. And well, that Van is not gonna be running away whatsoever. Uses the swap and tries to save the illusion as Ace is being taken down. Chira is the one who gets a double. Sweden Strong playing around his Wukong's Man as they're trying to get the Venge Illusion, will be able and successful at it in the end. Still a 2-for-2, 3-for-2 if you count the Aegis. Nice TP out. Quinn is so keeping them in this game. He gets the backline kill of the mid lane hero, and he TPs away. Gleipnir, there's the Crimson Guard as well. Gale Force doesn't stop the Celestial Hammer from the other side. It did find the Venge, but the Bushwhack amazing again. Tofu 4-step away, and the Venge is still alive. Finally will be brought down, but still has the illusion to play with. Not for long. They want to kill that illusion. Will be using the swap right in the middle of 1 win's heroes. Nobody else from Gaming Gladiators wants to be a part of this one. Didn't even use the Solar Guardian. I think the idea is get vision on the bottom part of the map, because there's a chance that Roche will respawn there, get something on this, maybe on the lane, and then try to punish 1 win who are gonna be in a smoke. So they're gonna be doing the punishing. There's the, well, the Bloodthorn, so they do get the swap. However, this wasn't the best hero to start on. Duracho, however, puts himself in a pretty uncomfortable position. Gleipnir is used on both sides. Finally, Duracho is the first one to fall. Still has his illusion to play with. He's trying to run away. Focus Fire, not gonna be allowing it. Resonant Pulse still bringing in some hurt and pain here to 1 win. Buyback from Sweden Strong. He wants to rejoin in on the fight. Quinn, a little bit too strong for Chira Jr. He's really continuing to ramp into damage. Think about going in. Decides to dissimulate. It's time to run away. You're already lost 2 of your cores. And Celery, the one who it all started on, still gonna be the wall that separates the 2.
It feels like Duracho accepted he's not the carry. This really high. Oh, wait a second. That is a dead Celery. If they get it like the Roche spawn time, this could be a death sentence for GG. How fast is it going to be?
Did you jinx them? Is it gonna be like 5 seconds, Bowie?
Tower is under attack.
Respect is still sporting a Roshan's banner. That's so interesting. Quinn goes in. They're trying to kill the CK 4-step away from the Bushwhack. Sharpshooter won't connect, but it does leave Respect all on his lonesome. Goes for the Voodoo Switcheroo. There will be an Ether Remnant waiting for him, and the Simulate damage with the right clicks more than enough for Quinn to get his 16th kill. He is just playing out of his mind.
Yeah, I guess if you swap the Timber, that's not really the hero you want to swap in the first place. But, oh, look at that. It's a Timeless Relic, Side of Ice Timber. He has so much damage.
They found the backline. Solar Guardian gonna be used. One win, focusing on Dyrachyo. He's still surviving and has his illusion to play with. Ace will be coming here with Munkushi being super low. He's gonna use his ulti, but it doesn't matter. The illusions die immediately, and he will follow them into the grave. 100 seconds on the silence, goes for the buyback. Shira trying to finish off Ace, who goes to the side with a Celestial Hammer. Dyrachyo with his illusion still doing so much, has the buyback. If he wants to rejoin the fight instantly, will do exactly that. Gale Force, it is protecting their teammates a little bit, but the Bushwhack will be amazing. Another 4-staff from Kushi just came back to the world of the living, and he cannot die. Once again, it is a 4 versus 5 fight with the Timber Saw super low. The Impetuses don't care about your armor. Dyrachyo is the one who gets him down, and finally we see so much impact from this Vengeful Spirit as Respect inside of the Glimmer Cape is gonna try to defend himself. 4-staff, they can't find him, but the Ether Remnant blindly will be able to take him in and finish him off as well. 3 heroes without buyback on 1 win. Roche is up, an easy grab for Gaming Gladiators, and once again the game switch is in their favor. Let's see, what can you do? There's literally 3 lives on Dyrachyo. They're just gonna attempt to go forward, have the Hex Gale Force not allowing him to leave, and they'll get rid of the Aegis super fast. Also, mid 4-staff, so he didn't get too far away. Meanwhile, coming forward onto the Monkey King, Wukong's man gonna use his level 25 Solar Guardian in the midst of it. Dyrachyo taking so much damage with Trout, trying to finish him off, pops the BKB, but the Solar Guardian still goes the stun through that one. Swap being used, Vengeful Spirit still alive, and nobody is dead. Not just yet, with Quinn wanting to change that one, dissimulate to run himself out, doesn't want to chase on Respect.
How did no one die in that fight? They're
Dyrachyo died
alive,
once.
but that's worse for 1 win because they're out of cooldowns. No Phantasm, no Death Ward, no Wukongs. GG can just right-click the Barretts.
That Jackal shot was so close to connecting. Dyrachyo almost made the mistake of his life. It would have been a disaster, but lucky for him, he was just a little bit too slow to get behind Ace.
Yeah, they really couldn't. And that was a sneaky one. Very hard to find as they get a shack onto Celery.
Yeah, Nullify as well. And yeah, they can't kill him through the Untouchable, through the Solar Guardian.
Holy
They
moly.
can't touch him. Quinn in the backlines using the Simulate to run away. There will be a Shackle shot again. Look at Chira just bumping in all of those arrows, but doesn't matter. On the other side, he already lost his carry, who doesn't have a buyback. And I don't know even if he has gold once he comes back. So he is strong inside of the Wukong and has a ton of armor. Not enough to survive the right clicks of Gaming Gladiators. 2 of the supports will buy back as the CK does not have his.
He will have it in 1 second.
Okay,
like, they didn't want to take that fight. It was clear they didn't want it because the cooldown of the CK buyback was not ready, but they got baited so hard by the Enchantress, and now they're gonna get baited by this Timber.
Ooh, who's baiting who here? Another swap. Cloud standing his ground. There's the buyback. The CK joining in on the fray, using the Manta, trying to pull them in. They lost the Venge, still has the Illusion Nullifier being used. That one from the high ground, doing so much. He bought back just before he died. A huge last time. This is what won them the fight. Buyback from Cloud as well. Wants to be a part of it, but he's so deep on the strike, and the Hex is not gonna help him. Quinn, he still cannot catch this Void Spirit. He's making so much problems, so many problems for 1 win in fights.
Boy, that was really good from GG. Just baiting 1 win again and again and again. Gotta give it to GG. They were the better team. I think this was not at all an easy game to turn around, and another swap. Here we go.
And they did it. Yeah, he doesn't have a buyback 4-staffs. They're trying to save their CK without him. The game is definitely lost. He has the Phantom to get himself out of the Glacier, but you already lost 2 of your heroes who don't have buybacks. Did they just throw the game? Dyrachyo loses his illusion without killing Swedish Rock, who finally dies to the Acorn shot, which is going to be his dieback as well. Solar Guardian to protect the Enchantress. So much of this game, they haven't been able to kill him with the Starbreaker Ace. He's gonna demolish the Quinn, of course, doing the majority of the damage in the backline, still beyond godlike, carrying his team to victory, and Gaming Gladiators are already in the playoffs.
Right, as everyone predicted, but maybe not in the way we expected for this to go. I think 1 win